for watching. Please like and subscribe to help us spread TIPA's positive approach message around the world.
Well, hey, everybody. It's Catherine and teammates Beth and Shelly. Welcome back. So this week we started talking a little bit about time. That means a lot of different things to a lot of people. And team, what do we often hear when people are just getting introduced to some of the skills that we present, especially approaches? What do people often say to us right away about time?
That's going to take too long.
Don't have time to do that.
I don't have time. This takes too much time. I have, especially these days when people are short-staffed. I mean, that's pretty much across the board. We used to think they were short-staffed, but now I'd say almost everybody's saying it's at a new level.
Yeah.
I have this many people I need to take care of. I don't have time to do this approach and connect personally because I just got to get it done.
Yeah, truly.
So what I want to look at, Tipa was asked to come into a community. She was in the community. And so there's this gentleman, Stanley. Ugh. You know how that is? He's the one. Stanley. We have been trying to get him out of bed. It takes 2 hours. It takes 2 people.
And it takes 2, I think, tries as well, didn't it?
At least they have to keep trying, and then they go back with 2. And this is what Tipa heard. Literally 2, 2, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And he already scratched someone this morning. And be careful. Be careful. He hits. He hits. So let's see Tipa doing the positive approach kind of way of looking at things. Let's see what happens and how long it takes. Am I giving it away a little bit?
Yeah, well, you know, it's okay because that's actually showing people where we're going with this sort of stuff is kind of handy.
Stanley. Stanley.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Tipa.
What?
Tipa.
Tipa.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Okay, so we're 26 seconds in. What has happened so far?
I'm seeing violence. I'm seeing cussing. This is a very different picture than what one would expect given the descriptions of what she was told.
So what do you think already is a little bit different about how Tipa has begun her interaction with Stanley rather than how the 2 people maybe started their interaction on their second try?
Well, I would say, first off, they were probably standing over him.
Probably standing. So what's different here?
She's down at his side.
She's down at his side. Okay, anything else you notice?
Yeah, I think that right there is such a huge thing because it definitely isn't a place of comfort for a lot of people, especially if you know this person has a history of striking out at you when he becomes startled. So the idea that I'm going to squat down in front of somebody that has a history of that is a place for a lot of folks of fear. So I don't want to like just brush right by. We all here are very much respecting of that.
Yeah.
Noticing how far Tipa is out. You know, the length of his arm, could he actually, if he did get startled, that's that idea. We have that reflex in the startle of a starfish reflex. So it's really possible if she did startle him, she wants to be in a safe place. So to be clear, you know, it's not actually even ignoring at all the history. And it really is protecting ourselves and the person living with dementia. It really is about helping both amygdalas stay down.
Yes, so, thank you for that. That's a really great point, Beth, because everybody's doing the best they can with what they know and what they've been taught. But we've often been taught, if he hits, bring your defenses. So she got low. What kind of voice did she use?
Oh, it's very calming.
Calm.
Stanley.
Was it Stanley?
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, don't hit this morning, right? You're not going to hit me.
Yeah. What else do you notice? Let's see, right here.
Doing?
Doing?
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You about ready to get up?
Well,
You could.
All right.
Now, is Teepa leading with her agenda?
Sounds like he's in control.
He's in control. She's just asking him what he wants to do.
And also, what do you notice about her pace and her energy?
It's kind of matching his.
Kind of matching his. She's not asking him to, come on, let's get up now, rouse it up.
All right. Ooh, that's a cough you got going there.
So going with his
Yeah.
flow.
Tell you what, let's pull the covers down. All right, you gonna help me? Help me out here. Pull these covers.
Now what's happening?
I don't know about you, but it looks like he's getting up.
Yeah, it does look like he's ready.
He's helping get his own covers down, which what do you think that's doing to his brain?
Oh, I'm waking up a little more, clicking a little faster.
And who's pulling the covers down? Is Teepa just doing it by herself?
No, I mean she is, but he isn't, because I mean he's in hand under hand, or she's in hand under hand with him. So
Yep, she was in hand under hand and he got started and he let go to start doing it.
Yeah.
And oh wait, it's at 50 seconds.
Yeah, I want to see. I almost like she let go, or he let go when he started to say, okay, yes. And then she kind of see if she got under his hand again to see if she could lead it too. I love that.
All right,
So
you gonna help me? Help me out here. Pull these
he
covers
let
down.
go
That's it. Good. Pull them on down.
and let him do it.
That's it. Excellent. Now
Let's go
roll
help
to
him.
me.
Roll.
Roll over this way. Yeah. Come on over.
Roll.
What did she just do again? What did she notice that she did? And
The minute she gave a verbal command that was confusing to him, he said, roll. Like, what are you talking about? Roll. It was a very subtle thing, but I saw this very skilled person reset. I saw her go, okay, that didn't work. I got to get back down low
Down
again.
low. Mhm.
And because he's clearly doing it. I mean, look at the skill of him getting up. Look at those.
look at that
steps.
core strength. He's got some core strength still.
You don't want to keep him paused too long because that's getting, it's like a
It makes
crunch
me
again.
But notice her hand. What did she go back to using?
Seeing if she could be there for him.
Yeah, if he's gonna reach for it.
Yeah, or a visual cue. Let's see what she does.
This way. There you go.
This
Excellent.
way. So she
Well, now
switched
there,
to
you're
this way.
looking good. Can I turn the light on?
You don't do.
Well, let me do that. I think that'll make it a little easier for us to see. Watch your eyes. I'm going to cut it on.
Cut it off.
Oh,
Catherine, even right there, just not going in with the light on alone.
I was just thinking.
I forgot about that. I didn't think about
Yeah.
it at the beginning of the video until she said, well, let's cut on the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that transition, and she gave him time to transition from eyes closed, eyes open, orienting in the room, because then that's a whole balance thing, sitting up, and then I'm going to turn him on. She
Warning.
gave him time.
Yeah.
Wait, we're still talking about time, but he sat up in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. He's on the edge of his bed.
Let's see how long it takes her to get up. Maybe we're missing something here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we're going to get to 2 minutes, I'm sure.
there we go. Now, how you doing?
It's pretty good.
Doing pretty good. You had quite a cough there.
Yeah.
You had quite a cough.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we get up and go to the bathroom,
Well,
and then we'll get you dressed. How's that?
what you want to do, that's what we do.
Well, let's go do it. Okay. Put your feet down and let's stand up.
Do we need to go any further?
Oh my gosh. You think this would be successful?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is Stanley able to get himself out of bed
Hmm.
and stand up on his own to get moving in his day
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
in under
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh boy. So
Catherine, it is really makes me think of the connections in my own life. I think of how is this related to what I do on a daily basis. And a lot of us are in facilities working hands-on, and we have these moments where this is part of our normal day. Being here training all the time, being behind my computer. The only thing I do is with my teenager. And I have to say, I haven't been doing the best pack skills lately. until this week.
Ah,
And it was this concept of time and just interacting with so many staff right now that are out of time. They're out of extra workers at all. They're out of extra minutes. They haven't gone to the bathroom on a shift. And I don't think it's any different for family care partners.
right.
And I started looking at the amount of time I was spending going up and down the stairs trying to get my 15-year-old out of bed.
Oh,
And so knowing we were going to look at Stanley, I thought, well, okay, I'm going to go upstairs and have my agenda only to be connect and see. Because I still have the agenda. I still am legally bound, or at least by regulation, to get my kid to school, right?
Right.
So I timed it. I put my timer on. And what was taking me before 27 minutes every morning of going up and down the dang stairs, yelling from the bottom of the stairs, seeing if I could get her up, was a 4-minute interaction this morning.
Wow.
I did go up twice. I did have to go upstairs once to make sure she was going. And I started to go up the second time and she's like, I got this. And she actually, the voice came not from the bed, but from in the hallway.
so that is a really great example of how we can translate this into our real life. It doesn't always, we still think we don't have time in our lives, but what about how we approach our current relationships, whether it's with
Right.
somebody living with dementia
Right.
or not?
I was going to say, Julie did comment. She said it is all about the approach. And if staff used the correct approach, they would have more time. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we were hoping folks were going to get today.
Yeah, that is so right on. Helping folks be able to have that brain space and that emotional space
Mhm.
of being willing to try with truly the objective to connect, not to get somebody up. Because at the end of the day, you can't put aside that agenda, especially if you've got 5 other people, 6 other people, 7 other people, and you're running short staffed.
Yeah.
That's the piece that we want to, that each one of us here truly in our hearts respect,
Mhm.
and knowing how hard this is. But Julie's right.
This is hard, but it's taking that time. The pieces that I pull out in the end is, if there's something you want to try, it's just try that little bit of connection first, or try maybe just matching their pace, or maybe try just getting low. Those are some key things that I like to pull out of this video about what's that one thing you want to try the next time you feel a pressure of time when you're trying to work with somebody. Any other thoughts, team?
Yeah, I was curious, Shell, if you had any tricks, because I know that when I am rushing and I have my agenda, I have to do something else to make myself stop. Right.
Yeah,
So I used to
yeah.
walk and talk really fast in nursing homes, like in the 90s and stuff like that. So they always have like those double doors. So every day before I went to work, I would hit those double doors and I would stop.
Mhm.
And I would take a breath and I would come to a better pace. With my daughter, I had to bring my phone upstairs. So as I'm sitting there and did my, hey, Via, pause. No response yet. Look at one email. Morning, kiddo. Nothing yet. Pause. Look at one more email. I had to do something to get myself to keep on going forward. It worked.
Well, and because this is an old skill, but using it in a new way. So I understand why you're having to take those pauses.
Now you know how much I had to make myself pause. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's always the thing. I don't know if we were talking about that Tuesday, if we were talking about with somebody else, but yeah, this whole idea of pausing ourselves I think is the big piece. And again, when you pause, it's only a few seconds, but it's enough for your brain to say, okay,
what's next?
what's next? Yeah.
Well, that pause, that's another one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody. Do we have any other?
I was just gonna say, Julie just said she's going to try that with her daughter too.
Good
Ooh,
luck,
yay.
Julie. Let us know.
Hope this was helpful, gave you at least something to think about trying, whether it's with your own teenager or anybody.
Anybody, right? Yeah.
All right. Thanks, everybody.